Pandas. Pandas. Pandas, 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 pandas. Good morning, my pandas. Welcome to the stream. Glad that you guys are here. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Hope everyone's doing well. Good morning, pandas. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Pandas! This is the plan. The plan for today is micros only. I've been struggling this week, and I after yesterday's crash out, I felt like I needed to take a step back. I think getting the 2 max payouts got to my head a little bit, and I started trading a little too aggressive. Also, I have 11 accounts that are ready for max payouts once again. And so for me, the most important thing right now is to preserve that capital so I can get max payouts. On Friday, once we get a day, we need 2 more days of $50 or more, today and tomorrow. And then after that, I can request payouts on Friday. But what we're going to do today, pandas, is like I'm going to trade that on my own time. I'm going to just take a trade and scalp it out. But what we're going to do today, pandas, is essentially we're going to trade only micros, okay? We're going to trade only micros.
5-minute trap.
And the reason being is because I want to take a step back, get a bigger picture of things, and I want to feel this market out with limit orders. And I want to do it with micros. So that's what we're going to do. We got brand new accounts here, and we are ready to rock and roll. Goodness gracious. I might take one trade. I might take one trade so I can get this $50 or more in. Let me wait for this one trade for $50 or more. That's what I'm going to actually focus on right now. Just this one single trade, $50 or more, because I want to get that trading day in, that positive trading day in for the for my accounts here. Give me that one trade, $50 or more. I mean, it's like the most babyest of trades of all time. And I think I really will just be happy with $50 or more. Like, I might let a trade run for a little bit, and then I would just like protect $50 of profits, which is literally 2.5 points, pandas. That's all you need is to make $50 or more. You need 2.5 points. That's it. Goodness gracious. It's going completely sideways right now, though. The only way to make money here is probably limit orders for now. And that's like you have to understand like the market conditions we're in. It's just super choppy, super grindy, and very confusing. That's the type of market conditions we have been in, we are in. So we have to take that into account and not just jump in on any trade. I think it feels like entry long here if we get it though. We got one here already.
2,500 tick trap.
Alright, pushed up. I feel like it wants to fill the gap though. And pandas, like, let me go over why. Actually, pandas, before we start, make sure you guys scalp that like button. Drop a GM in the chat. Bye Money needs some encouragement. You know what? I'm just like you guys, right? Like, if you've been following this channel enough, I'm just like you, and I have my days, my bad days. I have my good days. And, you know, I think a lot of people, why they watch this channel is because they can relate to all my emotions, relate to everything I talk about. And so, that's just who I am. I'm just a panda going through a trading journey. And the problem is that when you make a lot of mistakes, it's for the world to see. It sucks. You know, it sucks. It really does suck. So, I am in a place where I want to just trade micros right now. But most importantly, I want to preserve, well, I want to get payouts on my top half of my accounts. I have 11 accounts ready for payouts. and I can get them on Friday. I just need 2 more days of $50 or more, and I'm ready to go. This ends up being a decent trade here. I kind of want the first bar on the 5 minute to develop. We fill the gap on the 5 minute chart immediately here. Lie, good morning. YL, good morning. Bujul, good morning. Roel, good morning. YL, it's going to be a Bujul market today. Absolutely full of Bujul. Luis, good morning. Did I stream yesterday? Yeah, I did. I cut it short because it was just horrendous. Horrendous. Couldn't get to any targets. That's been a big issue for me. I just get married to targets. It ends up hitting my target like later, but before it hits it just does crazy reversals on it. Like a couple ticks before it. Okay, so right now my focus is I want to take one trade. I need a one trade of $50 or more. That's my pure focus right now, so we can get our counts above $50. Not above. We want to make our P&L above $50. After that, pandas, I'm gonna jump to micros, and we're probably gonna trade. Yeah, we're gonna only trade the 5 minute. It's like not purgatory. It's probation for myself. I put myself in probation sometimes because I need to, like, for me, it's like I want 3 green days with micros. And if I get 3 green days of micros, then I'm going back to regular minis. But until then, pandas, like I'm just getting so frustrated every single day of trading. I need to take a step. I need to do something a little different, and I need to kind of be in a place where I can trade micros. And that's what I want to do with I need to in a place to be able to trade limit orders, and I want to do that with micros because the days have been so choppy. Like if you just did limit order trading, you'd be like doing amazing. So I'm gonna try to do what's obvious, which is if it's gonna be choppy, then might as well join the chop. And you need huge stops, right? Huge stops in order to do that. Kind of making a trading range here, right? Making a trading range like this right now. Makes a higher high and a lower low. Good signal bar to go short actually, but above the 20 MA.
$2,500 tick trap.
Second just short, going straight to the previous day's close here. Failed second entry long on the 2500 tick chart triggers. Could be a big push down. Felt trading rangey to me. Right, big up, big down, big up, big down. Felt a bit trading rangey to me. Pops up here. Okay. Strange. Lower high expected here. I don't love it. Yeah, it's bouncing back up. So like a lot of bullishness in that bar. Push back down, gets limit orders, gets snapped back up. Could be like A, B, C. Could be something like this. Right, it's basically like even though it's not a second entry short on the 500 tick chart, the 2500 tick chart is a second entry short. A, B, C. So like if it kind of looks like a second entry short on the 500 tick chart, probably made a second entry short on the 2500 tick. Confusing to me. Right, just going up and down, going in and out of the 20 MA. It just breaks below, it breaks above, breaks below, breaks above. Could break below again. Could be a bottom trading range and bounce back up. The 5 minute looks a little bit bullish to me. If I just drew a trend line like this, like we're clearly in a channel right now. And I mean, we're making like new all-time highs every week. It's like happening every week, Panda. It's not happening every day. It's happening every week. So like we break all-time highs and we chop around for the next couple days, and then the next week we'll break the all-time high again. It's just it's moving week by week by week. It's very slow. I'm gonna try here the lower high, thinking we're in a small trading range right now in here. 2 bear bars might be enough for the bears to jump in here to be confident. It's going to also coincide with the second entry short on the 2500 tick. The main issue is the 5 minute looking bullish.
2500 tick trap.
Jeez. I mean, the 2500 tick chart is swinging a second entry short, but it is ugly. It's overlapping bars, but it looks like a bear flag. That's what you want these second entry shorts to look like. You want them to look like flags. I don't know. I will ultimately skip this, I think. But I think it could easily make $50 here. Like 2.5 points. That's all we need.
2500
That's all we
tick
need is
trap.
2.5 points. It's crazy. It's having a hard time doing it. We do trigger the second entry short on the 2500 tick chart and just rips your face off. So I said, like, if I was short here, it doesn't even make 2.5 points. That's how ridiculous this market is. That's why the 2500 tick chart looks super sus. Good signal bar, actually, but completely overlapping bars. Last 5 bars. Very difficult. All right, in the 5 minute, also looking bullish. Staying above the 20 MA. Staying in our channel. Right, makes an OI pattern here. OI pattern breaking to the upside. Could be the trade. Could be the trade we've been looking for. In and out, in and out, in and out of 20 MA. Inside bar breaks to the upside on the 5 minute chart. Has potential to push up, especially because we're on support, right? Double support areas. Even triple support areas, you could say. Maybe I'll take a fail second to short here. We've got 3 bull bars in a row. Makes me feel like we're not going to get our setup. The fail second to short. Most likely not even get it. It's just going to blast off without us. Just be patient, though. There's no rush here, right, Pandas? We have all stream to make $50.
2500
That's
tick
all
trap.
I'm looking for is to make 50 bambaroonies. Keeps popping up, popping up, popping up. Like I said, it looks so strong with the 3 bull bars in a row. It wasn't going to make our setup. It's just going to go without us, which is fine. Kind of suspected it. We're still within the range of the first 5 minutes. First 5 minute bar. A 15-minute bar, it's going to look very bullish actually on the 15-minute chart. If it ends somewhere near up here, it's going to look very bullish. Right, it opens here and it's going to close up here. So all of this is just going to be one big wick. Get the fail second short far away from 20 MA. Not taking that trade. We finally break the first 5 minute candle. Let's even close outside of it though. That's the main issue, right? We got to close outside of it. Kind of like I drew this big trading range. It's kind of just doing exactly what trading ranges do, just going from bottom to the top, right? From bottom to the top, to the top, to the bottom, bottom to the top, top to the bottom, bottom to the top. That means trading range. That's just all it is. The nice thing about this trading range is it's a little bit wide, so you can like if you can get an opportunity, you can jump in here to try to get long. It's wide enough so you can get setups for reversals. Really strong bull move here. I might just buy it on a strong bull bar on the 5 minute chart. I may just buy it. Got 2 more minutes though on the 5 minute chart, so got a little bit ways to go. Second entry long would also be good, but on such a strong bull leg like this in the trading range, you're probably not going to get your second entry longs. It's just going to be all first entries, making higher highs, higher lows until we hit the target. It's like a vacuum. That's what Al Brooks calls it. It's like gets vacuumed up to these areas. The main reason being is like if you're a bear, why would you sell here? Why would you sell here? You just get out of your positions and just sell up here because you feel like you have a sense it's gonna come way up here. Why sell it anywhere here when you know there's a better price up here and the market it feels like the market will obviously go up there, and that in itself is like a self fulfilling prophecy, and like just vacuums up to the top of the channel here. Enough, with a big enough pullback, we can get a second entry long, which I'll be interested. Deep enough pullback, second entry long, but it could just be first entries continuing. And that could be our $50 trade. It certainly could be a $50 trade here. BPCF says, "Good morning, Panda. Do your thing, man. I join you daily because you're part that made up trading floor in my head." Whoa, I have no idea what you're trying to say, but I appreciate it. I know it's positive words. I join you daily because you're part of the made up trading floor in my head for me. Oh, I get it. I see what you're trying to say. Ah, you got a little party in your head. You got a little Wall Street in your head. That's kind of cool. kind of kind of sounds a little manic or a little crazy, but kind of cool. I appreciate I could be one of the voices, one of the many voices in your head. All right, we're going for it. And it's going to be a strong bull bar on the 5-minute chart, which is another reason why we're going long for here. Let's see if we can get some good bamboo here. I mean, I'm even happy with that. Like, I'm even happy with... excuse me. I'm even happy with this. Just $50 is all you need, right? Like, no reason to get greedy here. But I kind of want to get a little more bamboo if I can. Especially if I think... Oh, no, pandas. What's happening here? It is not doing what I want it to do. It is reversing here hard. That's no bueno. I could have just scalped my $50. Wow, this is really pushing down now. Unfortunate here again. Every single day, unfortunate news. Jeez Louise, can we just get a solid push up one time? Super strong bull bar on the 5-minute chart. Looking for follow through. It closes above the first 5-minute candle. So it's a strong bull bar closing 5-minute candle, bouncing off support like this. Like I just have every reason to go long here. And we are, wow, we're letting it cook, pandas. We're letting it cook a little bit. Give me a little pop up, please. And it gets absolutely super choppy here. Super disgusting, as always. Every single day. Just terrible price action. Look how choppy it's getting for no reason. Look how choppy this is. Just for no reason. Just wants to chop like crazy. It's all good. It's all good, pandas. I mean, our risk is very small. It's like about 10 points. Every single day, just absolute disgusting chop. The moment we try to enter a trade in an obvious trading range, try to get to the top of it, and we just get super disgustingly grindy here, and most likely get stopped out because if you haven't made your scalp already after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars, it's looking grim. It's looking quite grim, pandas. Looking quite grim. Now I wish I just took my $50. I have $50 here. I have $50 here. All I need is $50, and I'm just trying to make this a normal trade right now. The 5-minute being absolutely diabolical. Super strong bull bar ending on its high, coming off bottom of a channel, super strong, breaking out of the previous week's high, and we are just going absolute choppy business here. Absolutely choppy business, and feel like I'm gonna get stopped out. And the worst part is if I do get stopped out, since it's so choppy, it probably will come right back up. That's the issue here. That is the biggest FOMO. Kind of pushing out, can come out break even at any time. I'm gonna let it continue to let it play out because we're still okay, pandas. Our risk is very small in this trade. 10-point risk here. I got 10 point for. I'll go for 1 for 1. I'll go for 1 for 1 here. High or low looks delicious for me. But look how choppy it is, pandas. Insanely choppy right now. Just incredibly choppy. I feel like I gotta just let this trade play out. Like I don't even want to like just scalp it because I just want this trade to actually just play out on its own. Another strong bull bar on the 5-minute chart is gonna rocket this, to be honest. And I just barely have enough chance to make bamboo here. Let it cook. I mean, I'm letting it cook a lot here. Really letting this cook. And it's just getting overcooked. It's just like nothing's happening here. Finally getting a slight push up. It's looking quite strong now. Let's see. I can salvage, right? I can do this. And now at any point...
Target.
Oh, I could. Oh, Panda's got all jacked up, but I'll take my 10 points. Goodness gracious. How many candles do we... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 candles to get 10 points. And that's how ridiculous our market is, pandas. Welcome to summer trading. Welcome to tariff trading, where it takes 9 candles to make 10 points. Absolutely ridiculous. I'll take it, though. I'll take it, pandas. I mean, it's just so ridiculous. 9 candles to make 10 points. But good news, pandas. Right? What's the good news here? The good news is that we made more than $50 today. So the main idea right now, this is my plan. This is the plan. Pandas, this is the plan. The main idea right now is to get a max payout on 11 accounts. 11 accounts, max payout, $30K. Right? It's actually more than $30K. It's $30,500. $30,000 max payout. And that will continue our payout 6 payout challenge. It's going to be 3 out of 6 payouts here. And another 30K. So after another 30K, that's our main goal. And all we need right now, pandas, is another day of $50 or more. That's all we need. One more single day of $50 or more. That's all we need, pandas. That is absolutely all we need right now. So what we're doing now is, because that is our main objective, all my other accounts, the other 9 accounts, I'm going to trade micros. I'm going to micro it today. The main reason being is because the price action is absolute trash. And the only way to really trade in markets like today is with huge stop losses. Huge stop losses. And the main reason why is because it's choppy and you buy with limit orders. Right now we got 2 strong bull bars ending on their highs. So we're going to just jump in and always in long here. And this is how wide our stop is. But look at our target, pandas. Right? Like, this is how big of a stop you need on days like today. It's like a 72 point stop loss. And I believe maybe possibly we made the low today. We've already made our low. We may not come back down here. It could be possible. And I'm going to trade a 5-minute. It's going to be slow and choppy. But pandas, like, I've had so many bad days of trading so far, like in a row. I need to take a step back, and I need to just like trade very safely. And for me, I'm not going to get off micros. Like, I'm putting myself in probation. This is making a huge double bottom. Right, 2,500 tick charts, making a huge double bottom here. It's making a huge double bottom. This could be a really good trade right now. Where I'm in. And so I put myself in probation. I'm not gonna trade minis. I'm only gonna trade micros until I get 3 days of positive green days. And it's just too ridiculous because the price action these days are so horrid. Like for me now, it's about longevity. Like I need to keep these accounts alive, and I also honestly I need to learn how to trade micros. Like not micro. I need to learn how to trade trading ranges. I need to learn how to trade with limit orders, and I'm only comfortable doing that with micros. And again, the reason why is because you need really big stop losses, something that institutions can do, but retail traders they cannot do it unless they trade micros. And they have like the same kind of power as institutions, where we can have wide stop losses and we have big targets as well. Big targets here. I think like J Cap, if you don't know, he also trade micros. Some days he said he'll just trade like a couple micros. That's it. Amazing, amazing, amazing move here. We got two strong bull bars. This might be always in long trading rate. This could be like the reversal. That's all you needed. I'm gonna use the other charts as just helping with my analysis here, but I'm not gonna trade on them. And like, what's gonna take over for me, pandas, is like I'm gonna wish I just trade minis because I'm probably gonna make so much money. Like right now, this is like $300 of bamboo. Like, and the market actually is doing what it's supposed to do. Two strong bull bars, and then nice follow through. That's like how hard is that? Is that too much to ask for, just to get some follow through after two strong bull bars in a row? It's just too ridiculous. That this right now is just, it is not the norm. It is not the norm. But I don't think this price action warrants us for trading range right now. Like, this is not trading range price action. Three strong bull bars in a row. This does not warrant us trading range price action. If anything, like I would just keep going always along here. Like I should just bought again here. And with micros, I can do this, right? I can afford to do this. I can lose like $500. It'd be equivalent to $5,000 on the minis. So I'm gonna go always in long, and I'm gonna try. Right, we're gonna see how always in long works, and we're gonna try with the minis. Very strong push down, uncomfortably strong push down here. Good news, Charles Wilson. Bye bye money. Finally, just got my first payout from Apex using your two-legged indicator. Pandas. Hey, Charles Wilson. Hey, show some love to Charles Wilson here. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. I cannot speak. This one's for you. Pandas, like, Charles Wilson's been here for so long. Like,
2500 tick trap.
he's a legend. He's practically a legend. I think he's won like 2 giveaways already. He's won the most giveaways out of anyone. It's actually ridiculous. He's won like 2 giveaways, and it's so sick. Congratulations. How long did it take you? 4 years and 3 giveaways. He won 3 giveaways. He's won so many giveaways. It's crazy. Like the chances of that. This guy, he should go straight to the casino. Forget trading. He should just go straight to the casino. Some people are still working on their 1 giveaway, which is, speaking of, I
2500
need to
tick
do a
trap.
giveaway soon, I think. Let's see what I can do as a giveaway here for you guys. Maybe next week we'll do a giveaway. It's been a while. And TPT right now is like so juicy. It's so good. The deal right now they have with TPT. Right now the deal in TPT is so good. 40% off TPT. Panda's like, if I wasn't doing like these challenges on Apex right now, I would be trading TPT 100%. It's so good. Let's see here. I can do just for YL. I can do a 50K giveaway. I can do giveaways on the 50K account. It's like actually long forming on the 500 tick. This is always in long trading right now, Albrook style. Again, we could maybe have already hit the low of today. And the beautiful thing about micros is I can let this go all the way down here. Let me show you, pandas. Let's just say the worst case scenario, I get stopped out. I lose $300. With this huge stop loss on the 5-minute chart, I lose $300 compared to $3,000. And this is why micros is amazing. And this is why micros is possibly the only way you can trade in the markets, these type of markets. Even if it does come all the way back down, I'll probably buy with limit orders here to come at least come out break even. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not gonna buy here. I'm not gonna scale in here because we're basically it's just I'm only gonna scale in as it goes higher. Higher or like significantly lower, I guess. Pushing down. Curious to see, like if we get 2 bear bars in a row, I'm no longer going as always in long. Curious to see what happens here.
$2,500 tick trap.
Okay. Consolidating. Pandas, what I'm looking for now are 3 days of green. That's what I want. I want 3 days of green in a row. Trading only micros, and then I'm out of probation. I'm out of probation, alright, pandas? Making higher highs. Pretty strong push up here. 500 tick chart looks bullish. This looks very bullish right now. Not sure anything that's going to stop this bull move. And you're thinking at this point, any reversal will be a small pullback. Jeez, look at this push. Huge push up, fans. I love it. It's actually a good day. What is this nonsense? We actually have a good day of trading. Just follow through on these bars here. What's stopping this, pandas? What's truly stopping this from making new all-time highs every single day? I feel like we already made the low today. Like, I don't think we're going to come back down here. Goodness gracious, look at this move. I will buy again on a strong bull bar. I don't even mind, right? So, like, the FOMO, the thing about micros is this. Like, I have FOMO, right? Like, it will give you FOMO. Because if I was trading minis here, I would be making over $1,000 on just 2 contracts. But the idea right now is not to make money. The idea is just to be green for the next couple of days. I need to snap out of my losing streak, and I need to do it in a way where I feel comfortable. Thoughts on trade day? I don't have any thoughts on it. I've never used them, so I can't comment on it. I really won't comment on anything other unless I've used it and tried it. It's hard for me to comment on it. I can at least comment maybe on the rules.
$2,500 tick trap.
Trade day. 50K. Kind of expensive. Pretty expensive. 40% off. Okay. Pretty expensive right now. I'll tell you off the bat, the website is absolutely horrid. This is not a website. This is not a real website. It's literally made with Angel Fire. This is not a website. I would say at least the website's not looking good. Let's hear. Let's see. What are the rules? How do I see the rules? All right, I'm signing up. Pandas, okay. Well, I need to find the rules here. Terms and conditions. This website is like. Where am I? What's going on? Why is this website's terrible? One second. Ah, okay. The first link brought me to some weird website. It brought me to Trade Day, but it brought me to straight to the evals. I will buy again on a strong bull bar here. Continue my always in long trading. And even if it's a bear bar, I think I'd buy again. Think it'll come right back up. All right, we're in.
$2,500 tick trap.
Okay, this is a little bit better, I guess. Let me see the rules. I'm just always in long pandas, 5-minute chart. How it works. Okay, let me go frequently asked questions. I gotta go straight here. This is the most important thing. I need to know the rules, at least for like the evals. I need to know the rules for the evals and payouts. This website is so weird. There's a 7 days. It's consistent. This has so many rules. What is this? Okay. Wow. Okay. They have a 30% consistency rule with evals. That's very difficult. This looks pretty bad. Trade Day looks pretty bad to me. It looks like Apex. It just looks like a knockoff Apex right now. It's actually worse than Apex, because right now they have rules. They have a 30% rule. I don't think it's like TPT at all. I might be wrong. Just right from the get go, the fact that the evals have a 30% consistency rule is already making this difficult. And plus, yeah, it feels more like a knockoff Apex, like a worse Apex. I could be wrong. Let me keep reading. What are the rules for the funded accounts? And the payout policy. Let me read these. These are like the most important things. Okay. Funded traders are not permitted to trade within 2% of a price limit. Traders in breach of the policy will lose their funded account. I don't know what that means. Funded traders are not permitted to trade within 2% of a price limit. What the heck does that mean? Is that news? Okay, so that's like news. Example, Nasdaq goes up 2%, you stop. What the heck? That is such a weird rule. I don't like the fact that all their articles are in Times Roman. Something about that makes it feel weird. Makes it feel like it's just like a Word document. Oh my gosh! I mean, it has so many rules. Scaling rule. This is not TPT at all. This is not even worth my time. I'm sorry. I'd rather trade Apex. Have 20 accounts and trade Apex. It's cheaper too. It's not anything close to TPT. TPT is way better. Like if you had a choice between Trade Day or TPT, just do TPT. There's no question about it. No question. Don't waste your time. Trade Day, waste of time. Sorry, I'm eating a peanut butter jelly sandwich. It's amazing. Still always in long. I'm gonna let this ride.
2500 tick trap.
Okay. The one good thing is, if it's an end of day drawdown, that's probably the one good thing about trade day. I think TPT the intraday is still like it's very standard. I still think TPT is better. It's you have like just the fact that TPT has literally zero consistency rules. That's a hard thing to beat, right? Like it's a hard thing to convince someone that another prop firm is better than TPT because of the value you get for you get zero consistency rules. Zero. That's crazy. Cal Burner as Panda, what do you think about Top Step Trader? How do they compare it to Apex? If you Top Step should be relabeled Misstep. If you're trading Top Step, just stop. Just please stop. Please stop. Make sure get your brain checked. Something's wrong with you. Like, do not trade Top Step. It's just it's actually the worst. It's just the worst out of all of them. Please just don't trade Top Step. If you're trading Top Step, just please just see your psychiatrist. Something's wrong with you. You might be going crazy. Please trade TPT. If you're gonna trade Top Step, if you're just not gonna trade Apex, 100% TPT is my recommendation. Top Step is just, my goodness, they should be relabeled Misstep. It's just no. Please don't do it. They're the worst out of all of them. Please. No disrespect, but you're an idiot. No offense, but you're the dumbest person I've ever seen, that I ever met. No offense. None taken. Thank you. All right, pandas. Two bear bars in a row now. We stop going always in long here. Do we abandon this trade? This is quite a deep pullback, but I really feel like we've already made the low today. So as long as we already made the low, I have nothing to worry about, right? If we already made the low of the day, technically I can buy anywhere today, and I think it'll be good. Maybe it's one of those days. Top Step had a big info leak. I mean, even more reason to not use them. Jeez, please stop using pandas. We're in a really good position here. Top Step, Trade A, whatever you want to use. Apex, even with Apex 11 accounts, like I have 11 accounts like shooting for payouts. Even with just 11 accounts with Apex is better than I consider that to be better because I can get higher payouts. I'm gonna get $30,000, pandas. I'm gonna get $30,000 in one more day. That means within the last month or so, those payouts are like back to back to back. So I made 139,000 in essentially like in what two payouts in a month, in 1 month. In a month. That's back to back payouts. I'm gonna get another back to back payout. So that means in like 8 plus 8 trading days, right? 24 trading days. I was able to, yes, 24 trading days. I'm gonna be able to make 160K in 24 trading days. That's about more or less a month and a half. If you include like holidays that we've had, about a month and a half. A month and a half, 160K. I'll take it. Sorry, 170K. Actually, let's change this. It's a little bit confused. That's how much I've made all year with Apex alone. I'll change it to this is how much we made with just the last two payouts. And we'll just keep it there. $155,000 in the last 8 or 16 trading days. And we're going to hit our third payout in one more day. Hopefully. Like 99% sure I can do it. Just watching this, just do nothing again. Right? It kind of looked kind of good in the beginning. Strong bull bars with follow through. This is our first pullback, which is why I'm still in this trade. I think this has enough in it to make another leg up. So I'm going to let this pullback play out. And if it doesn't play out, like if I see another strong bear bar, maybe I'll get out here. And this is why I don't mind the fact that I could have made $1,000 already today. More importantly for me is just be able to be green and not lose money. Be green and not lose money. That's the most important thing. Like lose very little money. Like I can lose $100, whatever. I could care less. I can lose $500 today. I could care less. I was like, where's my other stop losses right here? Gab says it's not their fault that they leaked data. How's it not their fault? Why are you offended? I said no offense. See, if I was trading regular minis, I'll be down $800 right now. They did not leak it. They got hacked. Interesting. So being hacked, does that mean it's not their fault? That is not like 100% not their fault. It could be their fault if they're being like negligent. Then yeah, well, definitely their fault. They very, very like holding people's like personal information. I'm thinking any pullback will be small in this big uptrend, but after like 1, 2, 3 bear bars in a row, you may have to like capitulate here and just be like, I'll just take the hit. To me, I want to see a bounce off the 20 EMA. And if it goes strong close beneath the 20 EMA, I'm done. It could even be here. Al Brooks says basically this is where your stop loss should be. Right? Beneath the swing. Right? This is just one swing up. And if I'm looking for like a higher low, or if I think we're in a bull trend, then I think there's going to be like a higher low and a higher high. So as long as my stop loss is beneath the previous swing low, which is right here, then I should be good. Unless the market starts to go to a trading range, then there's no such thing as a higher highs, higher lows, or whatever. It doesn't even matter because your pivots break all the time in trading ranges. Ashok says, hey, good morning. Why are we in micros today? I am in probation. I basically lost 2 days in a row. And my accounts are dropping like flies. So I need to slow things down. I need to reassess things. I think I'm allowing the payout, right? The payout on my top, like half of my accounts. I'm allowing that to be, it's making me too aggressive. It's making me way too aggressive in my trading. So slowing things down. Definitely slowing things down here. This is why I trade micros, because technically I'll be down like $800 right now if I was in this trade. Switch to micros and place 40 contracts. What's the point of that? I can like, then that means I can like have so many runners. I can have a runner like every level. Ashra says, any tips on becoming a full-time trader? I've considered it. Cause making at least $30,000 a month. Like I was considering it, especially if YL says, quit your job, then you automatically become a full-time trader. Is that easy? I was considering maybe doing full-time, just trading, but especially when I had 20 accounts with prop firms and 20 accounts, you can really become a full-time trader. But the problem is that sometimes you lose some accounts. Even like with 11 accounts making 30K, it's still pretty good, I think. Making 30K a month, like it's not even 30K a month, it's 60K a month because you can get two payouts per month. So if you can like keep that up, then that's really good. So many bear bars in a row here. Okay, pushing down pretty hard. Like I said, after two bear bars like this, and then a strong bear bar, a lot of people probably capitulate at this point. It's quite a deep pullback, right? Even on the tick charts, it looks more like feels more like a trading range type situation right now than a strong bull trend. Another strong bear bar, 2500 tick chart. It's looking pretty bearish. In fact, this is one leg down. Goodness gracious. The 5 minute testing the 20 MA now. Really testing 20 MA. For me, the reason why I'm holding this trade is because, uh, whoa. Oh, I was like, where'd my trade go? I'm on the micros. So confused, sorry. That really confused me. I was like, where did my trade go? I'm on the 5 minute chart. I'm trading micros right now. I'm gonna let it bounce one time off of the 20 MA here. Let's see if we can get a push off of it. If we have a strong close beneath the 20 MA, I may capitulate and just say that's it. I don't think I. There's no reason to hold much more. I think there's better opportunities ahead. But can props be trusted long term? So obviously, you're actually everyone's goal as a person who trades prop firms is to trade your personal account. Believe it or not, is actually your goal. So, but as long as prop firms are here, you should definitely use it, right? Definitely take advantage of prop firms while they're here. And even if you're trading your own personal accounts, use prop firms uh, to supplement. Why not? They're so cheap, and if you are a truly profitable trader, then using prop firms to supplement your trading, uh, it is like a cheat code in your life. Ashraf says, interesting. One second. Ashraf says in India. Wait, are you trading futures? NQ and ES are illegal here. Should be illegal everywhere. Jeez. Yeah. Does a Nifty have futures? I definitely would trade Nifty futures if you could. Oh, I should have been going long here. I'll add one more contract. Why not? On any of this pullback is good to me. Anywhere in this pullback would be good to me. Like I said, like this bull trend is so strong. Like I felt like they at least had one more push up here, and we're bouncing off the 20 MA just perfectly. Am I gonna scale in so much? I'll just be in 10 contracts, and on the mini, on the micro, so it'll just be one mini. At least I'll have runners. Do I think? Okay, so sorry. What would it take for you to become full time trader? Um, Let me answer this question first because it's gonna be quicker. ELQX says, "Do you think prop firms will stay here forever?" I think we are in the golden age of prop firms where their rules literally make no sense. Right? Their rules make no sense, and we're in the golden age of prop firms where your ROI, your return on investment, is insane. It's absolutely insane. We're in the golden age of prop firms. And if you're not taking advantage of it now, you're basically missing the next Bitcoin. Forget Bitcoin. Forget all these things. Those things are already done. The futures prop firm market right now is a once in a generational, in my opinion, once in a generational opportunity to make money. Your ROI is just crazy, right? You risk about $100 and you have potential to pull out thousands and thousands of dollars in your account with risking only $100. And the best part is 100% dependent on how skilled you are, right? It is 100% dependent on how good you are personally. So it's not you're talking about like they're giving away thousands, basically free money to you to trade. It's like really they're giving you free money. Your drawdown that you have, right? You're paying. Let's say like worst case scenario, you're paying about $200 from eval to funded account. You're paying about $200 for someone to lend you $5,000 to trade, right? With the 150K accounts, it's $5,000 drawdown, right? So essentially, they're giving you $5,000 for $200 in exchange for $200. Your ROI is just insane. Like the fact that you can do that right now is like this is a once. I don't want to say once in a lifetime because I believe in the next 10 years we're gonna have another thing as incredible as this, like ROI wise, return on investment. Like a Bitcoin ROI is like 20, like you're a million% or something. I don't know, but ROI right now on the futures prop firm market is just it doesn't even make sense. It is I believe unsustainable. But we are in the golden age of it. And if you're trading prop firms right now, you are getting a piece of something that may not come again, in the next generation, for a generation. That's my opinion, right? Because you're essentially getting $5,000 for a $200 investment, right? You're putting $200 in, and someone's giving you $5,000 and says, "Here, trade my $5,000, and you can pull as much money as you want, as long as you can make money." And it's 100% based on your own skill. That's my take on prop firms. It is unsustainable, and eventually, like something like most of these prop firms are basically going to go belly up. Apex is not going to be here forever. It will go belly up, and in fact, I'm surprised it's even lasting this long. But it will eventually go belly up, and the only prop firms that will exist are the prop firms with like the worst rules possible, or incredibly high uh, fees, right? Incredibly high fees. That's my opinion on prop firms. Like, if you're trading prop firms right now, you are in the golden age of prop firms right now. It's not gonna last too long. Like, maybe a little bit longer. Where like, I think prop firms will be here forever. But prop firms at this good of a deal, no, it's just not sustainable. It is not a sustainable model, in my opinion. That's just my opinion, right? I can trade 20 accounts with Apex. I literally pulled out in a couple months $155,000. Like not even a couple. In 1 month, I traded 100. I was able to pull out 155K. You know what my investment on that was? My investment on that was about $2,000. That was my $2,000 to $5,000, somewhere around like $3,000. That was my investment to making $155,000, pandas. Like just think about the ROI. Like in fees, I paid about $3,000. Pandas, like just think about it. I paid about $3,000 in fees. Is that right? 140 times 20 times. No, I paid about $5,000 in fees. I was able to pull out $155,000 in 1 month. Just think about the ROI. Just think about it for a second, and just realize you are in a golden age, and you are in a place where if you trade aggressive is actually positive EV for you. And this is why I go through so many accounts. People are like, why do you do this? Why do you do that? Like, it's all for the ROI, right? I've made so much more money. Like, you might think I'm like a bad trader, and even before, where I was like, like people say, oh, you're always red, blah 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 blah. Pandas, like the ROI, it's just insane. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, even if I had like a whole month of just red, just lose every single day for an entire month. It does not matter because the ROI is so good. It's worth it. That is my opinion on this. But everyone has their own opinion. What would it take for you to become a full-time, right? Prop firms have always been there, though. It's just the barrier to entry is not much, exactly, right? It's much lower. It's cheaper. It's lower, right? The only prop firms will last forever, but the only prop firms that will truly last are the ones that are like incredibly hard to get funded, right? That's what I'm saying. Like crazy rules. Like, the rules are gonna just be really hard to pass, and or the fees will just be super expensive. Like, to me, that's the only way. But they're working right now, right? Prop firms at Apex could last for a while because you have this statistic. I haven't seen it for myself, but I kind of believe it just from my experience of trading. I can believe this to be true, and also streaming and knowing like people's like experiences. 95% of traders will lose. We'll be losing traders. So Apex basically has 95%. Like, I'm sure they're going over their stats. 95% of their uh of their clientele will fail. So they're making money. Most of their money is probably coming from fees. 95% of those people failing, like, that's probably where they're getting most of their money. Out of those 5% making money, 3% are probably break-even traders. So they're probably making a little bit of money, but they probably lose a lot of money. So they're like on and off, on and off. So they're still probably spending a lot on fees, but they're also able to make some bamboo. So if they're break-even traders because the ROI is so good, most likely they're making some money, making a little bit of money here and there. Out of the final 2% of people who are profitable, 1% of those are doing pretty well. Like, they're getting like payouts consistently, and may not be like huge bangers, but they're just maybe pulling out like 500 consistently. I don't know. They're doing pretty decently. And the final 1%, these people are the ones who are making like millions of dollars. So yeah, that 1% making like most of the money. That final 1%. You have people like Jade Cap, you have Trader Kane. These people with payouts of 2 million or more. Like, it's just these people are like that 1%. I think I'm in like the top 3% of trading. For the how many payouts I've gotten, how much money I make on this channel, streaming or streaming my trading is I think I'm in that range of like, I'm definitely in the top 5%, but maybe like the top, from those 5%, I maybe be like, I'm maybe in that upper 3%, the upper 3%, maybe. I'm getting close, I think. I think by next year I will definitely be in that 3%. I definitely think I'm gonna be in that 3%. Sorry, from next year, but for me, like, even though like I do lose, like, trust me, like, the reason why you like people like when they see me trade and I lose and stuff like that, the reason why is just it sticks is because I don't hide anything. You see all my losers, you'll see all my winners, you'll see everything. But I'll tell you this: you saw me with your own eyes make $155,000. Right? People who've been following me, they've been on this journey for that long, and they know from beginning to now, I've hidden nothing. And you were able to, if you wanted to, you could have followed every single trade, and you could have made 155K with me. You could have done that. You could have done that. But obviously, I don't recommend doing that. But that's why I'm just trying to show you, or trying to tell you how transparent I am. So for people, most of the time, they remember the bad days. They remember how bad you're doing. That's most people what they all they remember. But obviously profitable for me, at least. I think I'm profitable because of how much money we're making. ELQXX says TopStep has been there since 2016 and they always had easy rules. I don't think it's necessarily easy. I think they've made a lot more rules to make it harder to like get payouts. Like they have one rules like if you break, like if you're funded, like even to get funded, like I believe like it's not even black or white. Like you have to do a couple things and they have to like approve it. It has to go through like an approval process. But I think the most outrageous thing Top Step does is if you're funded and you break one of the rules, they remove those profits from your account and you cannot get them paid out. That's just sick. Apex at least lets you keep your profits in and just tell you, just trade your accounts up to a point where you're no longer breaking like a consistency rule or whatnot. Top Step will straight up just get rid of that money that you gained from breaking the rule. That's just like, I think that's just like no, that's unacceptable in my opinion. I guess Top Step quote unquote has easy rules, but compared to the rules that you see right now, it's not even close. Like how easy it is to get funded on these prop firms is ridiculous. Like there's like a 90% guarantee away that you can get funded with Apex alone. It just costs a little bit more money. You know what I mean, Pandas? ELQ says Top Step has no issues, but that's not me. That's in their like that could be the case like from your experience, but when it comes to their actual technical rules that they have posted, it's like that's what they state in their rules. They state that in their rules. It's not like an experience thing. Like that'd be great. Like they can by your experience you might have a great experience, but it's actually like posted those rules. Pandas, we're up $158. If this was minis, I'll be up way more than this. But remember, we're also down like $80 at some point, so that means my drawdown was like was crazy. Like I said, we're making higher highs and higher lows. Higher highs and higher lows. Here we go. And the thing about trading 5-minute chart is like you take less trades because you don't have much to trade on. I mean, not much. You have less to trade on. Right? The 500 tick chart, you have like a trade that you can take every 10 seconds. Every 30 seconds, you can make a trade. 5-minute, you're making a trade maximum once every 5 minutes, I guess. Because, but isn't Apex worse because I stopped trading with them a year ago because they denied my payouts over everything. Like if you guys have been following my journey, I got denied payouts during this journey. Like during this challenge, right? My first challenge was this: max payouts across 20 accounts, just one. And I got that. But even in that course of doing that, I had a denied payout. So even though Apex does deny your payout, the only thing I had to do after that was trade 8 trading days where 5 days have $50 or more profit. And that's all I needed in order to get to my payouts. It depends on what rule you break, but let's say you break the negative 30% consistency rule, you break a scaling rule, you break like a contract consistency rule, you break one of these rules, all you have to do, and they deny your payout, all you have to do is trade 8 more days, and 5 days have to be $50 or more. And I was able to get payout. So that's why, like, for me, like, if they deny my payout after me trading 8 days with $50 or more after getting denied, then I was, like, very vocal on stream saying, I'm not going to ever trade Apex again. Like they straight up deny your payout, and they don't give you a chance to get your money after the denial. So for me, like I was ready to quit Apex, but Apex pulled through, and they ended up approving my payout after I just need to trade 8 more days, and five of those days being $50 or more, and that's not too difficult. It's not that difficult to do that, to be honest. I don't think it's that difficult. So I was very vocal, very open about me literally saying I'm gonna quit this challenge. I'm gonna quit Apex forever if they deny my payout again after denying it the first time. Because after that, I didn't break any rules. I basically was just trying to trade, and it was within their rules. And not only that, support told me all I had to do was trade those 8 days. So even though you get denied, you have an opportunity to get your money out. Just gotta trade a little bit longer. And to me, like, because I got that payout, like for me, I'm like, my view of Apex has completely changed. Like, I'm like 100% on board. I understand the rules are a little difficult, but for me, I think the rules ultimately are a good thing. Like it does help you in the long run as a trader. We're making another bull bar here. I want this bull bar to finish. I want to see if there's follow through on this bull bar. Let's make some bamboo here. Actually making some decent bamboo right now. It's actually kind of crazy. That's not that strong a bull bar, but this might be convincing enough for bulls to jump in. This bull bar here is just kind of going sideways right now. Kind of looking like a spike in channel type situation. I'm just always in long. I think at this point, maybe I'll just take it out on the next reversal down. Not thinking we can't go higher, but I have to end my stream. Like, time's up. Time's up, pandas. What was the explanation that they denied your payment? It was a negative consistency rule. If you don't know, Apex has a negative 30% consistency rule, and if you starting from the open of the day, whatever your account profits are, if you have one trade that is more than 30% loss on that your balance at the open, then you get dinged for a negative 30% inconsistency rule. And that that happened. Happened to me twice actually, not in a row, but happened to me on like separate accounts. Like my accounts right now are a little jacked up. Let me go over my journey a little bit. During my journey, I had 20 accounts. I got max payouts on 20 accounts, but they were a little bit off. They weren't synchronous. Like I got payouts on half of them and then payouts on the other half. And so I was kind of trading them in two different ways, like two different times. So as you can tell, and so like on the first half I got denied, and on the second half, like let me rephrase that. I did get denied twice, but for the same reason. Like for the exact same reason, and not saying like the same reason as like negative 30% consistency. It was for the same violation, the exact same violation. But because I didn't request payouts at the same time for both accounts or for all my accounts, right? The first half of my accounts I got denied for that breach, and the second half of my accounts when I got to payouts for those also got hit with that breach, the same breach. So pretty technically, it's just one time I got denied my payout. Let me rephrase that. There's only one reason why I got denied my payout, for the same reason for both times. And they just said you gotta trade 8 days, 5 days or more. Then that's all. That's all I do. Easy peasy. ELQ says last year I had to film a video myself trading my strat for approval. Yeah, I get that. That's annoying. I 100% agree. That is like really annoying and kind of weird, to be honest. But it's like, I don't know, like how nitty gritty they're trying to get to like seeing like to me that's just kind of like strange. But I mean, it's in their full right to do so. And ELQ, like, let me know. After you did that, what did they say? They said, "Okay, cool. You can trade." Like, I don't know. What did they say after that? Were they actually like, I'm actually making tons of bamboo here. If this was actually minis, I'd be making like almost $3,000 today. but also the point of today is not to make money. Oh, it is to make money. It's just to be green. But the point is not to make a lot of money. The point is here is to protect my accounts. It's about longevity. Because the last couple days I've been trading I've been trading pretty terrible. I know the price action has been terrible, but I've been trading just as terrible. I've been trading too large. My risk, I was extending my risk for some reason. I was being super aggressive because, again, like the top half of my accounts gonna make max payouts tomorrow. I was unnecessary aggressive. Okay, ELQ says they approved my payout, but that was just okay. So, like they told you to do that, but at the end they did honor. They technically did give you the payout afterwards. So I mean, what? I guess it sucks, but at the same time, like it was, you got your payout. All right, we're gonna end it here. I could get a runner, but I'm just gonna just take the whole profits here. One more push up. Let the candle finish. How about we let the candle finish? We'll just let the candle finish here. Like I said, I think we already saw the low. I think this is the low of the day. I think this is the low of the day today. So really you can buy anywhere and make money today. And I don't necessarily think today's price action is good on the smaller time frames. If this just like gets folded, that'd suck.
Target filled.
I mean, that's pretty good bamboo today. Even trading micros, we're at 556. That's not too shabby, pandas. Like, honestly, like, I'll be happy trading minis and making $556. Honestly. And the truth is, on the 500 tick chart, it's not even that pretty. I mean, you get like, price action looks like this. You get actually a really big drawdown right here. Pretty difficult to handle, to be honest. It's not even that pretty on the the ATR is 6 right now on the 500 tick chart, which means like fairly choppy, to be honest. So trading that 5 minute actually helped you get through all that noise, and not only that, it helped you like trading the micros helped you trade. I let's just say this, I traded so comfortably, like I didn't even care. Like you saw I had zero stress trading today, and I made $500. I'll take it. I'll take that. I'll take that almost any day. But pandas, right now we need 3 days of green. That's what our main objective is before we jump back to minis. I'm trying to slow down here. I was like super aggressive on my trading. Like you guys even saw it. After I made some good bamboo, I just stopped trading my top half of my account. And I said, let's just continue trading the bottom half. And because I knew in my mind, like I had my payouts ready for my top half. I just said, let's just trade it super aggressive, see what we can make of it. And the price action just was not having it. I was just not having it, pandas. So we're just slow things down. We're gonna trade 3 days at least, right? Trying to make green. 3 days of trading minis. I do need one more trade tomorrow, $50 or more. And after that, we'll go back to me. We'll kind of do what we did today again. So, pandas, thanks for joining. That would be 5K on minis. Thanks for letting me know that. I get it. But you know what? Do you even want 5Ks in minis? Right? Do you even want to make 5Ks in profit? Because you make 5K in profit, that means in order for you to get a payout, you need to get your accounts all the way up to $16,000 of account profits. That's pretty difficult. That's pretty difficult. 16,000 is not easy. Not easy. Closely as you open 150K accounts. I actually started with the 50Ks. Obviously the big thing that people look at when they trade, like the reason why 50Ks are so attractive is because your profit, right, the eval wise, like to profit to drawdown ratio, like your goal, right, your profit goal to drawdown ratio is like really good on the 50K accounts. It's like almost 1-to-1. You need to make 2,500, but you have a $2,000 drawdown. It's actually like it's such a good value. But I'm in a place where for me to pass a 50K account or a 150K account, it's the same thing to me at this point. Like to me, there's no difference between passing a 50K or 150K. If you know, you know. There's a forbidden jitsu you can do on Apex. By the way, use code BBM right for 80% off Apex right now. If you are liking Apex, I still recommend using TPT 40% off, and it's a really good deal. Plus no activation fee. I think if you want to like practice, trade, evals, if you like to trade evals for a long time, then use Apex. If you're like trying to get funded very quickly, and not funded very quick, but if you know you can get funded, and while they're trading, then trade TPT. So like for me, the 150K account now, I prefer that because you have a $5,000 drawdown, and with that $5,000 drawdown, it's kind of more realistic on how real trading will be, right? You rarely trade, especially with minis. You're not going to trade with $2,000 drawdown. Like it's very difficult to trade. But I may go back to 50K just because at this point, I trade. Yeah, I don't know. I like the 150K. Though, of course, the worst part of 150K counts is you need $5,000 or more to withdraw money, and it's not easy. It's pretty difficult to do. Like you're trading markets that are very difficult sometimes, and to make $5,000 or more, if you can just do that in itself, that's amazing.
2500
So,
tick trap.
am I using the full power? Am I using the full power? The Forbidden Jitsu is news trading, but also something else attached to that. I don't like to say it because I don't like to condone it because I don't want Apex one day to come back and pull my stream up and say, "Why did you tell people to do this?" I don't want them to do that. So that's why I never mention it or actually talk about how to do it. But people who know the Forbidden Jitsu is, they know. They know. Anyways, am I using the full power? I think I am because I like to use the full range of the trailing stop loss. That is the quote unquote full power for me. Like to trade 17 contracts at one time, what you end up doing is you're gonna breach the contract consistency with Apex anyways. So for me, I trade 1 to 4 contracts. I think that's even 2 contracts is a lot for $5,000 in my opinion. Substance Tech, I'm not gonna read it, but you can read it yourself. All right, pandas. With that being said, I'm gonna end the stream. We are well into past my time, so pandas. I love today's streams. I love the questions. I feel like there's a lot of new energy here, and I love it. Thanks for joining. If you guys liked if you liked the content today, scalp that like button. If you didn't like the content, scalp it anyways. Just scalp it. Just do it. And hopefully, we'll get to our payouts tomorrow. And of course, I'll update everyone once those payouts are approved. And so it is what it is. Pandas. With that being said, have an amazing rest of your day. And I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. As always, happy trading, God bless. Bye.
2500 tick trap.